All right, this is footage from practice. Sunday, January 22nd, 2023. This footage has me paddling in it in the middle. Engine first is on the right side, then on the left side for all the people here, so you can kind of look and compare. So forgetting, the, timing back of the boat back there and such, we're looking just kind of at body position. So I'm actually slightly positive here at the angle where I'm getting fully buried. I think I'm actually a little bit late. It looks like Molly's fully buried and I'm not quite there yet. But we want to aim for that slightly positive or neutral position by the time we get fully buried. You want to make sure that we're not above the water and pulling negative before we're all the way down in there. Posture wise, by the time I'm grabbing the water, my hand is out in front of me somewhere around nose height or so, maybe chin height. Top arm is nice and low. You can see that I can see over to Margot across from me. Bottom arms are straight. Top arm is away from the face. It's not super close to my hat. Leaning forward, my chest is up. My shoulders are not hunched in. As I sit up here, kind of square up. Shoulders are still staying low. Notice they're not tilted side by side this way. And then at the end, I'm picking up the blade, the bottom hand, while still applying pressure through the top hand, pushing forward, picking it up, putting it back forward, making sure that every time I get to that spot in the front where I'm strong here and strong here with pressure with my palm going forward. Again, we'll make sure nice low set, make sure we're not grabbing up too high like this. And then make sure that if you watch the rhythm of the sitting up, it's nice and smooth. It's a smooth sit up. You can see when it's going on, off, but it's not quite as like the speed is very smooth. We can kind of look at Irene. I'm going to pick on you for an example. On the backside, your setting up happens really quick, and then there's kind of like a pause there in the back. So you want to have that nice smooth rhythm. Making sure that also at the end of my sit-up, at the end of my stroke, I'm still leaning slightly forward. I'm not quite leaning all the way back. And again, I'm picking up with that outside arm, picking up at the elbow, loose wrist, loose elbow, but my shoulder does not pick it up. And same thing on my other inside side. It's not picking up from the shoulder. Making sure, again, we're extending and getting low to this set. This is the most important part, making sure we're set square up here in the front. Another thing to notice is that, I think from the side we can see, this is the A-frame classic thing. We don't necessarily need to hit this. This should be kind of on our way into the set. And you can actually see we have that slight bit of front splash coming out in the front as I'm entering. So you want to feel that you're always entering forward. This is a nice square position, making sure your back is straight, chest is up. There is a slight rotation. A couple other good examples. So Riley's got a really good position in this frame here. Eyes up, chest up. Hands are low, but chest is high, and head is high. I'm going to go ahead and skip over to left side too, so we can kind of see this on the left side. So left side here, same thing. Reaching in. I think my timing might be a little bit off also, but again, outside arm is square, top arm's out in front. Body's leaning forward, making sure we're getting that low entry in the front. Slowing sit up, and when you get to the hip, pick it up with that outside arm. Again, keeping the shoulders low. And the top arm never goes too high. It goes a little bit above the forehead at the time you pick it up at the very highest point here, but it shouldn't be going way, way above your head like that. Keeping everything as low as we can, except our head and chest. So again, here's that setup position, setting up, grabbing the water here. You can, there's a couple other good examples here in the boat too. And then as you sit up, you pick it up, still leaning slightly forward, top arm staying as low as you can. Notice through the recovery, I am still bending my arm through the recovery. And then we place it in and straighten it out as we're going into the front. So a couple good examples to look at. On to the next video.